I think it's only appropriate we say a few words about the great English writer who died a few days ago, Frederick Forsyth. He probably was the greatest of the geopolitical writers that this country has produced in a long time. And what a credibility of books that he wrote, over 25 books. Translated into 78 languages. That's really something, isn't it? But let's look at some of the books. The Odessa File, probably everybody's heard of that, or seen the film, or films. The Dogs of War, and The Fourth Protocol, as well as one of his last books, Fox. He even found time to write his memoirs, which he called The Outsider. And I suppose any writer who spends a lot of time on their own writing or composing or editing a book is really an outsider. But I just wanted to say a few things about him. I actually met him in the early 80s when he was selling his house in South London. I, with a photographer from the office, went up to his house to take some photographs, both internally and externally. He showed me around the house and I took some measurements, but I always remember his office. He had a book-line shelves of his own books, I remember. He had other books there as well, a lot of historical books and Second World War books, but it was his own section. He had the hardbacks of his books and the paperbacks, but he had the translation which they'd gone into. And I was looking at the titles and he said, that one's Polish, that one is Romanian, and that one is Swahili. And he didn't say Swahili, but he said some African language. And I thought it was a wonderful achievement. He was in no hurry to go. Our photographer came back. We shook hands, and I never saw him again. But it was a great achievement of what he had done, what he had achieved in his life. His articles in the Daily Express, in which he puts forward his views of what is happening to our country, showed that he was a conservative, very powerful views. He was pro-Brexit, he was pro-armed forces, and decried the fact that they were so often not seriously armed. But I think what he mourned most of all was the change in England. And like so many of us, he mourned the decline and slow strangulation of the lifeblood of England through woke, PC, HCER and other nefarious means. So farewell, Freddie Forsyth. We will not see his like again. Frederick Forsyth, a wonderful writer and one to be remembered.